In Oakland, the local Catholic bishop held a memorial mass for Pope Francis.
Amanda Harrier was there, and she spoke to people about the legacy the late Pope leaves behind.
People filled the Cathedral of Christ the Light in downtown Oakland to say a final goodbye to Pope Francis, who died on Monday. E.K. Udo lives in Dublin, but felt pulled to come to this service.
I just felt moved to come and, remember him, celebrate him, pray with the whole community.
Udo says while he's mourning, he's also grateful that Francis is no longer suffering from health issues. Udo, like Francis, is a Jesuit.
He was the first Jesuit pope ever. I'm part of that religious community, so that's very significant for us.
The core of the Jesuit mission is education, ministry, and outreach to the marginalized. And Udo says Francis embodied all those things.
He did so much good. I mean, it just started with his example, living very simply. He visited a prison and, washed the feet of the prisoners, kissed their feet. So he was just such a great example of love.
He would always say to them, please pray for me.
The Bishop of the Diocese of Oakland, Michael Barber, is also a Jesuit and belongs to the same order as Francis. He met with Pope Francis nearly a dozen times during his papacy.
He was the warmest, most kind, wonderful man you had ever met. You felt you knew him for your whole life.
Bishop Barber even referred to Pope Francis as being grandfatherly. Pope Francis was more approachable than previous popes. The bishop was honored to give his memorial mass for Francis, but also sad.
Oh, it was beautiful, but it was also hard. In a sense, I miss him. And once you start to think of all the kind of landmark gestures he made to the whole world on behalf of Jesus Christ, it gets kind of emotional.
Pope Francis was known for his concerns about climate change. He spoke out against economic inequality and expressed an openness and compassion towards the LGBTQ community. After a few more days of mourning, the Roman Catholic community will move forward and choose a new pope. Udo says he believes in the conclave process.
We always have our faith and hope first in Jesus. And then we know that the Holy Spirit will help guide us to choose somebody who will be able to serve and help the people of God.
Remembering and celebrating the life of Pope Francis with hope for the future.
San Francisco Archbishop Cordileone released this statement about the Pope's passing, saying he, quote, called on all of us to give more, sacrifice more, and care more about the poorest and most vulnerable. Let us take inspiration from his words and example and put that inspiration into action.